Welcome. Everybody's welcome. So why do you think that so many foreigners end up going overseas? I'm pretty sure there's like a lot of different reasons. Could be work, retirement, or it could just simply be because life is just getting too hard here. It's driving you mad, let's say. You go to work every day, you're expected to perform your duties to the fullest, highest level. Every single day you wake up, it's the same routine. Excuse me. Does it get to be a certain point in your life where you just had enough? Like, it's just too difficult, it's too stressful, it's too everything. And I do know that there are foreigners that pick up and leave because it's just too difficult here. And I'm speaking of the US, but it's probably like that in other parts of the world as well. When does it become too difficult to handle? You know, I was sitting here and thinking about, like most people do, like getting older, and what is it going to be like? Really, what's it going to be like for me as I get older? Most of the people that I know that are senior citizens their life is more difficult now than ever before. Is that how it's supposed to be? Is life supposed to be more difficult the older you get? People look forward to retiring, thinking, I'm gonna sit back and do this and just relax, and I won't have to get up the same time every day to do this or do that. But then they soon realize, hold on now, I still got to work part-time because I don't make enough to pay my bills. You see more and more senior citizens working here in this country. More and more are working because they can't make ends meet, because the government says this is how much you're going to live on per month. It's a very difficult life here. People think by coming to America that it's all wealth and it's all play and it's all, it's a materialized country is what it is here. When you see older people that are retired still having to work because they can't make ends meet, or they're only doing it so they can pay for medications, because medications are way too expensive. I know this for a fact because my mother is dealing with that sort of thing. The medications are so expensive that it becomes at times very difficult for her to get the medications that are needed. It's pretty sad when you think about it. So you go from living in that materialized type lifestyle here to, as you get older, you try really, really hard to just live that simple life. That simple life here is still a very difficult situation for most. We have a dear friend that is 80 years old that still has to work because she can't make ends meet. She can't pay for her medications. She can't pay for all of her bills because she don't have enough money coming in to make it possible. So therefore she has to work. You know, for some, it's a choice. I would much rather keep working than to not work, which is okay. But then you have that percentage of people that don't want to work. They've worked their whole entire life and they just want to be away from it. They don't want it anymore. They want to be able to go and do different things and to enjoy their retirement. That's almost impossible here, enjoying your retirement, unless you have a really good pension, a good plan, one that, or if you were smart when you were young, you made sure that by the time that you retired in life that you would be set for the rest of your life. But it's not like that for a lot of people. I think a lot of people go to countries like the Philippines because it's a very difficult life here. It's too stressful. It's too much to wake up to every day. You don't want to wake up to it every day. It's more than one can handle. Yes, folks, it's not easy here in the United States. There's something wrong with our government when you have the older people still having to work jobs because they can't make ends meet, they can't pay for their medications. But yet you have other countries that they don't have to pay for their medical, they don't have to pay for health insurance per se. You know, even my mom, her health insurance is through the roof. They can't afford it. Why is it like that? Why are they making it more difficult for older people to live? So you do have a lot of these, I don't know of too many women that pick up and go, like say to the Philippines. It's usually the men. The men pick up to go. And I've heard a few saying, it's just too hard. It's too difficult. I was banging my head off of the wall every day because of the stress and everything that you had to deal with on a day-to-day basis. Listen, folks, here in America, it's all work and no play. You can try as hard as you want, like most people. They try hard to save money so that they can go and do things. But it normally doesn't happen for a lot of folks. They live paycheck to paycheck. So when is enough enough? When does somebody say, I'm done, I'm just done? It's the reality of life here. It is what it is. People just live to work. That's it. You live to work. And when it comes time for retirement, it's either you got a good pension, you got something good to live on, or you end up working at Walmart or at a grocery store. Whatever. That's the reality of it. I've talked to older people that work at Walmart, let's say, asking them, do they enjoy doing what they're doing? Shouldn't you be retired? Well, I am retired, but I have to also work. I have to keep working. I can't make ends meet. Now, why is it like that? Why has it been made more difficult for older people to survive here in this country? I don't get it. I just don't understand. It's like you work your whole entire life. You work your whole entire life to end up at retirement still having to work. Something's wrong. That's not right. It's not what it should be. The government now, come on, the government, pretty certain they got pretty good pensions to where you don't see them going to Walmart working part-time. Yeah, of course not. Really, this video was really meant to speak about why most people end up going into a different country to live out their life. And I personally believe, yeah, it could be a combination of, you meet somebody, you move there. You're just sick and tired of being sick and tired, so you move there. Things are more simple. You can allow your money your money, a dollar, let's say, goes a lot further in the Philippines than what it does here. So I think that's part of the reason why a lot of foreigners end up in a different country. And but that's just it though. You can't move your whole family. You can't move your whole family into a different country, so I guess you retire to look forward to keep working to make ends meet. I don't know, folks, there's something wrong with this picture. It's been that way for a long time, and I don't think it's going to get any better. But here, basically, you work, you continue working, you wake up and work every day. It's the same routine. Whether you get a shower, take a crap, have your coffee, vice versa, you have whatever. Coffee first, take a poo, and then get a shower, and then go about your way. That's what it is here every single day. It's the same routine, day in, day out. And a lot of people don't have the opportunity of having time away. I mean, you have vacation time, but most people don't have money to go on vacation, so they stay home. I guess that's what it's all about here in America. And people want to come here because it's a better life. Yeah, you can probably make a lot more money, but it's more expensive living here. Your money's not really going very far, is it? The high prices of everything. Gas prices here are ridiculous. They were $3.19 a gallon. And then you drive 20 miles out of the area that you live in, and it's under $3. It's ridiculous here. One way or another, they get you for something, whether it be taxes or whatever. One way or another, they make it difficult for people to be able to go and to enjoy themselves. You work hard all year and you look forward to maybe going somewhere, and it's just not the reality for most people here. So I guess that's why a lot of people end up going overseas, because it's just too difficult. The same with companies. You have American companies that go overseas. They're taking their companies overseas because it's a cheaper labor for them. They can keep things going with cheaper labor. Here, it's difficult because of the type of money they have to put out just to survive. So that's all I got on this, guys. I just thought I would touch on that. I think, me personally, there's something wrong here. It's wrong that, you know, you work your whole life and you look forward to continue to work and not to be able to enjoy the retirement that you deserve. Somebody could work 40, 50 years and see that they still have to work because the government, in my opinion, makes it impossible for them to be able to survive on it. So that's just the way I see it. That's the way I look at it. Let me know what you guys think. Leave me a comment. And don't forget to hit that bell, subscribe, and share the video. I'd appreciate it. Until the next one comes around the bando, I'll talk to you guys again now. Peace.